spent racks on my baby. She keeps saying that I'm crazy.
Yo gang, it's your boy Nathan back again with another video. I can't lie, it's been a very long time since I've dropped a video or whatever on my channel. However, we're here and the first thing I did today was actually, end up going on my phone, went on Twitter and I've seen this. I woke up to Ken Carson, More Chaos dropping on April 11th. Carson is the confirmed source. Shout out to NFR podcast because they've also got it up on their Twitter. And I can't lie, they're like one of the most reliable hip hop pages in the game right now. But listen, if you're a huge Ken Carson fan like me, like you guys can see a great chaos in the cut. We got that in the background. For me, that's a classic album. It only came out last year, and I'm not the type of person to just jump ship and call every album a classic. However, for me personally, a great chaos is a classic. So when I get news like this, it brings a smile to my face. 2025 as well has been a little bit slow. That's not the reason why I haven't dropped that much music content this year. I don't know what's been going on, to be fair, but we're getting the ball rolling now with announcements like this. I mean, there's been a few announcements from Opium artists over the course of the last year, and half of them are pretty much lies. However, I've only got faith in this confirmed announcement because it's Ken Carson, and I know he's lied before saying he dropped deluxes and things like that in the past and it never actually happened, or it just doesn't come out when we expect it to come. But I think I can trust Ken Carson a little bit more than Playboy Carti. I can't even speak about Playboy Carti, but regardless, if I have a look at listen, if we go through a great chaos, you see, like I said, what this album means to me, it's a generational album for me. Ken Carson dived into a sound that, do you know what? If you look at some of his previous work, like especially the project with Rock and Roll. So if we're talking about Project X, if you listen to this, if you listen to X, which I also obviously enjoy both of those projects. However, what Ken Carson done with a great chaos is beyond me, and I don't know if I had the deluxe on screen because we don't even need to talk about a deluxe. You know, like how a deluxe can boost an artist's album and give it that little bit 1% increase of how it sounds. I'll be real, I know a great chaos deluxe has Overseas, and Overseas again is a wonderful song. This video is pretty much me just glazing the album. I'm not even going to pretend that I'm not, because this album, listen, crazy album. When you start your project off with this, man, that wake up filthy, hearing that beat for the first time is enough to put some tears on my face, man. This album is special, unbelievable. Shout out to those that actually watch Ken Carson live as well, to hear a great chaos and see him live, even though I didn't even see Ken Carson for the whole concert. I'm fuming as well. I had a vlog for that concert and I had great footage leading up to the concert. When I got to the concert, the footage just was lacking and I got too turned and the footage weren't cutting it at all. But yeah, regardless, listen, this video is meant to be about More Chaos, but I'm here talking about a great chaos because I'm still not over this project. This project came out in 2023, October the 13th, and I've still got it on repeat on the daily, like songs like Green Room. I can't lie, guys, I need you guys to comment below what your favorite track from A Great Chaos is, because me personally, I've got Green Room. Yeah, Green Room's definitely my favorite song. After that, I'll probably go, I love Vampire Hour, I love Night Core 2, Rockstar Lifestyle, I Need You, Me and My Cup. Oh, bro, the whole album, listen, the whole album's a masterpiece. So I'll be very intrigued to see what your lot's favorite song from this album is. However, let's actually get back to the news. More Chaos is dropping, and I've also gone on to Hypebeast, their website here. It says Ken Carson's a great chaos album has been a subject to discussion since its drop. Of course, it was revealed by the Opium rapper back in October of 2023. Carson's third studio album incited quite the uproar and a desire for more chaos. Literally, the follow-up to the project entitled More Chaos has been subject of swirling internet rumors for a while now. I know that's all Opium artists pretty much do, is just tease their projects, and it kind of gets a little bit annoying after a while. Carti, listen, love you, great artist, again, dilating the cut, but I just can't really trust you when it comes to obviously dropping a project, because you've been leading your fans on for too long. I can't even trust you to announce a tour at this point. So yeah, and More Chaos has been the subject of swirling internet rumors for a while now, with early 2025 dates thrown around for the suspected release. However, on yesterday's stream, Carson, a big fan of Ken Carson, offered a confirmed bit of information surrounding the release of More Chaos. He texted me and said, yo, tell the whole world I'm finishing up the album, tell them the date. Carson claims the they're dropping April the 11th, bro. Ken is dropping on his birthday. He told me to let y'all know that. Hopefully that is true. I'm not too sure how true it is. I didn't actually check in for the Carson stream. However, at this point, we can expect Carson also to be a reliable source for music and things like that. Even though he's been caught out not knowing lyrics and people don't feel like he's an actual fan of the artist, it doesn't matter, because when it comes to announcements, I can trust Carson for that. But yeah, also before we do go talking about the next project, like I know we kind of touched on it, what kind of sound would you guys like for Ken Carson to kind of aim for with the next project? Would you like for him to stick with the same sound that he had or used for A Great Chaos? Because if we do look at his discography, like going back to the Project X, that does sound slightly different to A Great Chaos. Not slightly different, it sounds completely different. You know, he went into his rockstar sort of phase for this album, and he done it so well. Another artist that also done it very well has to be Don Toliver, in my opinion. You know, he went into that biker era and executed it perfectly. And we need to talk about artists kind of switching up the style and just making the album perfect. And I felt like Ken Carson, that's a perfect example of him doing it, and also Don Toliver. But yeah, when you see Ken Carson's journey, it's pretty impressive. Like, these are the only few albums that he does have, and in my opinion, he's got no I wasn't gonna say no skips. Each album slaps, in my opinion, but you can literally see the growth leading up to A Great Chaos. However, I've also been thinking that there's a bit of pressure for him to miss on A Great Chaos, and I know every artist is probably going to feel that type of pressure, but when you come out with an album this strong, you know, like all the other projects are pretty much mixtapes. However, this is like an official release. You know, when the whole world's locked in, people are locked in for this project, and it just exceeded expectations. So I don't know what his next approach for the next project is. More chaos, is that like related to A Great Chaos? Is it an extension of A Great Chaos? Do you guys feel like he's kind of rinsing the chaos word a bit too much? Should he dive away from that lane? I don't know, because we see Playboi Carti, another example of an artist who goes into different sort of eras and kills it every single time. He went into his rockstar phase for his last album, which was about 10 years ago from now. But before that, we had Die Lit, and then we had the self-titled. That's another artist who you can see is developed through his journey, and you can hear it through the music. Regardless, we're talking about a different Opium artist, and I feel like, honestly, there's got to be a discussion for this album being one of the best Opium projects, if not the best, because I don't know, man. If you feel it the way I do, like, you just know how fire it is. But yeah, no, that is about it really, guys. I'm very excited for A Great Chaos. 2025 has been hella quiet in terms of music dropping, so if we actually do get this project, very exciting. That's very exciting in terms of just looking forward to it. Ken Carson's goated, man. I can't lie. Yeah, I think he proved everybody wrong with A Great Chaos. Hearing it live as well. If you've heard it live, you've been lucky enough to hear this album live. Crazy experience, man. This album was just made for like a live concert. So yeah, man, I'm really intrigued to see what the approach is for the next album, next project, whatever. Big fan of Ken Carson. Delusional was solid, not Ken Carson's best piece of work, but it's a decent single. So yeah, a lot of pressure for him when he's gonna be dropping more chaos. However, I got faith in him. This album's a masterpiece. Comment down below what you think that album will sound like. Are you excited? Do you think it's a lie? Like, I know I might be getting excited for no reason. How can I even be getting excited over Opium artists announcing albums at this point? But regardless, we're here. It's your boy Nathan. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button. I'm heading out.